When the boy helped an old man, an elderly woman waved her hand in front of him. A flash of lightning appeared briefly in her eyes, then vanished. When he returned to the car, he accidentally broke the door handle. He also told his mother that it was going to rain soon, even though she insisted the day was sunny. Moments later, heavy rain began to fall. The boy felt deeply uneasy about these strange events. Somehow he could sense what was about to happen. When he saw his friend's broken bicycle, he effortlessly straightened it with his own hands. Even more surprising, the nearsightedness that had plagued him his whole life suddenly disappeared. The boy felt that something fundamental had changed within him. One day after school, he saw his mother working and went to help her. But when he held a hammer, his expression changed drastically. He couldn't let go of it. His mother was completely confused by his behavior. The next day, he went on a glacier hike with his classmate Ella. Although Ella never exercised, she walked with surprising energy, as if her endurance had no limits. When they reached a bridge marked with warning signs not to cross, they crossed it anyway. Suddenly, the boy received an emergency message from his younger brother, saying their mother had been in an accident, traffic was bad, and his phone battery was dying. Anxious, he said goodbye to Ella and ran down the mountain. Meanwhile, Ella continued her climb to the peak for her environmental research. While collecting glacial meltwater, she accidentally discovered a mysterious cave. Driven by curiosity, she entered and found it to be some kind of secret facility. A sign on the door warned of deadly danger and prohibited entry. When the boy got home, he found his mother safe and hanging curtains. He realized his brother had only been pranking him. He prepared to meet Ella again when he saw her paragliding in the distance. Suddenly, her expression turned to panic. Her paraglider spun out of control and headed straight toward high-voltage power lines. After a flash of electricity, Ella fell to the ground. The boy immediately ran to her, but Ella was no longer breathing. A man approached quickly and performed CPR, only calling emergency services after confirming she couldn't be saved. This man turned out to be the owner of the secret facility inside the cave. Thunder roared as the boy walked home under the pouring rain. Suddenly, he picked up the hammer and walked to the middle of the road. He threw it with all his strength. Lightning lit up the sky, thunder boomed, and he screamed in anger. The entire city experienced a blackout. Soon after, the police announced Ella's death, stating she was struck by lightning while paragliding. The boy was confused. He had seen her hit the power lines, but the police seemed to be covering up the truth. A female officer insisted the case was closed, but the boy suspected something larger was behind Ella's death and decided to investigate it. The next day, the man visited the boy's mother, claiming that the hammer her son threw had damaged his car. When the boy's mother came home, she scolded him immediately. The boy was confused. The distance between their houses was around 100 meters. How could the hammer have reached the car? To prove his innocence, he casually threw the hammer again and measured the distance by counting steps. To his shock, the throw reached 540 meters. Meanwhile, the man examined the hammer at his home. Had the boy realized he was responsible for Ella hitting the cables, and that the man's true intention was for him to destroy the car with the hammer?